new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. New severe thunderstorm watch has been issued.
Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Alrighty, today is... I'm doing a quick reset here to fix some lag here. Just went, so... It's August 11th, 2026 today, and we have some more severe weather. We are just now going live, just because I wasn't able to go live earlier. I really wish I could, but unfortunately I was busy doing some other stuff that I had to do, had some school stuff that I had to set up for this upcoming school year here. We currently have 3 destructive severe thunderstorm warnings in place. We have one in North Dakota, South Dakota, and we also have one in Nebraska. Real quick, for northeastern Iowa, seeing some severe weather tonight. I think there is a chance we do see some severe weather still in northeastern Iowa, though just like TopFan says, we do have a mesoscale discussion for the eastern area of Iowa. So there's a chance we see severe weather. I think if we do, it's going to be nowhere near as significant as we had earlier this year. What am I saying? Earlier today. But I think we do have a marginal threat of severe weather out here at the moment, and they are currently outlining just some severe winds and possibly some severe hail as well. Nothing significant being outlined for the northeastern Iowa area by the National Weather Service on the 8 o'clock outlook, Central Time, that is. So to go through some of our warnings here, we're going to start off with our destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Actually, we're going to go to our destructive warning that over here in South Dakota. It's going to expire in 1 minute here, so we're going to see if they end up reissuing this. I think there's a very high chance they do, looking at this radar presentation of this hail core. You can see right in here we have all of this hail right there in the storm. Very significant hail core on the storm at the moment that is producing life-threatening hail. This is a PDS warning for 3-inch in diameter hail that is large apple-sized hail. For our destructive severe thunderstorm warning in North Dakota, this is going to be for Sioux, Morton, and Grant counties here. This is going to be for 2.75 inch in diameter hail. This is also a destructive storm. Looking at most of our hail threat being on the southern end of this storm, currently residing around North Dakota Highway 6 here. That's going to be tracking towards Fort Yates. And this warning does go on for the next 15 minutes. It does also have a tag of 60-mile-an-hour winds on it, just to keep in mind, so we could also see some severe winds from the storm as well. Our final destructive severe thunderstorm warning that we currently have also goes on for the next 15 minutes, and my goodness, this is warned for 2.75-inch hail, but we got a 5-inch hail report. I don't think it's on here, but we did get a 5-inch hail report a little bit ago. That was a DVD sized hail report. That is DVD sized hail, and that is very, very large hail. That is very life threatening. We never saw an upgrade to DVD sized hail. It was observed by storm spotters, but we're still looking at least 2.75-inch hail for the next 14 minutes here, as well as 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is another destructive storm. You need to be seeking shelter if you are in this warning. This is going to be tracking towards long-term, towards Mullen and Hyannis. This is a very this isn't a very populated area out here, luckily, which is a very good thing. Very, very good thing to see. We did just get a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning, replacing our old destructive severe thunderstorm warning out here in South Dakota. This new one is for 70-mile-an-hour winds and 2.5-inch sized hail. That is very, very significant hail as well as significant winds. You need to be seeking shelter if you are anywhere in this warning, as 2.5-inch hail can be deadly if it hits you on the head, and flying debris can also be deadly from these 70-mile-an-hour winds.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
We just got a new destructive severe thunderstorm warning in South Dakota. I'm not quite sure if that is true or not. Trying to see if anything's gonna pop up here.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has
Whoa.
been issued.
That was weird. I'm guessing it's just going through a couple of old severe thunderstorm warnings. Or they got updated. Okay, this one is true. We just got a new destructive severe thunderstorm warning up here in North Dakota. This is going to be for Sioux, Corson, and Emmons counties for the next hour.
A new
That's
flash
right.
flood warning has
An
been
entire
issued.
hour here. So I'm trying to close a couple things. There's a couple things that are bogging my stream down that I'm closing at the moment, so it's not so bad. But this is for 2.75 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds up here in North Dakota for the next hour. You need to be seeking shelter. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Severe thunderstorm warning. This is life-threatening hail ongoing here in North Dakota. So we only have destructive severe thunderstorm warnings in North Dakota and Nebraska. Currently have 3. Discord just got a new update. That's why it was slowing me down a bit. Let's just close out of it. I'll make it better. Hopefully. Hopefully I'll make it better. We'll see. Mouth is already getting dry. I need to take a drink already. My goodness. Just started. We've only been streaming for or talking for 7 minutes here. Alright. Do also have a severe thunderstorm warning out in Arizona as well as one in Indiana. Get to those here. Go to our Arizona one. Our Arizona severe thunderstorm warning here goes on for the next hour, just under an hour here. Sunazona, Arizona. That is fun to say. That is an awesome combination, I gotta say. This is in Cochise County for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch sized hail. Make sure you're seeking shelter if you're in this warning, as well as protecting any vehicles, as well as loose lawn items that could go flying with these winds. We have another severe thunderstorm warning up here in North Dakota. This will go on for the next 10 minutes here for Sioux, Grant, and Adams counties for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch sized hail. This storm is going to be tracking towards Morristown and Watauga, as well as McIntosh. So if you're in any of these 3 places, I would not be surprised if you guys are included in a new severe thunderstorm warning here in the next 10 minutes. You need to be seeking shelter just like our other severe thunderstorm warnings, as well as protecting your vehicle.
Watch has been issued.
Just got a new severe thunderstorm watch. Tennessee and Virginia. I don't think that is new. We have been having some issues with some of our overlays. I believe that is actually new, so that's good. I think our overlays and pop-ups are working again today. I know we had a lot of issues yesterday. I think everything is working once again today, so that is good to see. It's very nice, very nice. I'm gonna get John McKinney's stream back up to live here. It's a bit behind, so just now realizing. There we go. That's actually really neat shot there by John McKinney. Take a look at this. Not Kannon Kalton. That's not John. Take a look at John's view. That's a very beautiful view here in South Dakota. Looks absolutely amazing. Very, very nice looking. Got the quality. Quality's at 360p, bro. How is it buffering at 360p? That is literally just sad. Oh my gosh, did I just go back to some... Oh my gosh, look at... Oh, hold up. I gotta find that again. I was going to press the live button and I found some animals. Now I want to find that again. Oh. Hold up. I may have found it. There we go. Look at those dudes, bro. That's awesome. That was a while ago. 3:06 p.m. I believe that's Mountain Daylight Time. Alright, we'll go back to live here with John. Very beautiful view,
A
though,
new PDS severe
that John
thunderstorm
currently
warning has
has.
been issued.
Did just get a new destructive severe thunderstorm warning in North Dakota for Sioux County.
New severe thunderstorm watch has been issued.
Alright, I'm gonna double check and see if this severe thunderstorm watch is actually new or not. I think it's old. I don't know. This is really confusing me right now. I think our pop-ups may not be working right again. Yeah, that is old. That came out at 6:02 Central.
Watch has been issued.
That's very old. Okay, I need to see if we can get that fixed, because that is going to be pretty annoying. Let me real quick message about that being DM someone about that. And we do not have a new destructive severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. It is literally just repeating old warnings. So I'm going to DM someone about that, see if we can get that fixed. While I do that, let's just take a good look at John McKinney's beautiful view.
New severe thunderstorm watch has been issued.
Let's see, what am I doing here? Look, taking a peek at the models real quick.
A new PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Okay, there we go, that's better. Alright, so he's aware of that now. Hopefully he'll see that. I'm not sure if we'll get that fixed during the stream or not. It'd be nice if we did, but we probably won't be able to, if I had to guess. But we'll see. You never know. This is really annoying me. I don't know why. I'm on 720p and it is lagging for some reason. I'm putting it down to 480.
Triple R shows this one, the
That's okay.
South Dakota one, hitting your house at about.
It's not too bad at
6 a.m.
480. 480p. It's gonna get really annoying. You're issuing iWatches? Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Give me a second here. Get that up. Actually, I do already have it up.
Doesn't show this storm lasting, but it sure is lasting.
Alright. So, going back to radar here, we're gonna go check out iWatches here. There we are. Alright, we have 3 iWatches right now. This is an iWatch that was given a while ago now. A long time ago now. For a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. This storm never ended up getting that warning. Same thing as this storm. We did get an iWatch for this, which I 100% agreed on. We did have a observed report of DVD-sized tail, and that is what this iWatch is for. For some reason, we never got that upgrade, though. Very, very weird. We did get a new destructive severe warning? Or no, I'm getting this wrong. This is the one for DVD-sized tail here. Yeah, this is the DVD-sized tail one. And this is a newer one for a 4-inch size.
New severe thunderstorm watch has been issued.
4-inch size tail, medium confidence, destructive severe thunderstorm warning iWatch here. It's going to include a bunch of places. This is currently warned for 2.5-inch hail, so currently don't have a destructive warning on that, but
watch has been issued.
Alright, we just got a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning in Nebraska. Switch over to that real quick. Over here in Nebraska, they are going to continue this PDS warning as a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for 2-inch sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This will go on for the next 48 minutes here for Sheridan and Cherry counties. Did also just get a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning up here in North Dakota for Sioux, Grant, Corson, and Adams counties.
New
I
severe
would
thunderstorm
expect
watch
to
has been
see
issued.
an extension by the other NWS office here for places like Morristown and Watauga. I'm not sure if McIntosh will get one or not, but Watauga and Morristown will very likely be included in a new severe thunderstorm warning here in a little bit once that other NWS office does
A new
issue
PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
that other part of this warning. I'm going to turn off pop-up alerts because this is going to get very annoying very quickly of it going through old alerts. We did get a new severe thunderstorm warning in California for San Bernardino County for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch sized hail. This is going to be for 47 minutes here, impacting places like the Bristol Mountains Wilderness as well as Interstate 40 out here. Some places where that new severe thunderstorm warning is at the moment. This is really getting me. This is really annoying me. I don't know why John's stream is lagging so much for me. It isn't on my phone. On my phone it is perfectly fine, but for some reason on here it is just not wanting to load anything right now. It's pretty annoying, but just kind of have to deal with it. Nothing we can really do about it, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. That should make it better. I just unplugged the Ethernet cable and plugged it back in. So we're gonna see if that fixes it or not. We'll see. There's John's view. That is a beautiful view once again that John has. Look at that. That is an amazing view by John McKinney here. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing there by John McKinney. Storm Chaser John McKinney. His channel is on YouTube. You can find him there. You can also find his channel in the link in the description here. Whoa, that is loud. Where's the pop-ups for this? I need to turn them off. Let me find them real quick.
Get some W's out there for Nebraska.
There's the backup warning system. I can't find it for some reason. It's gonna really annoy me. Oh, it's at the top. Okay. Well, I found it. I did end up finding it. Eventually. Okay. I do want to keep in mind the storm that John McKinney is currently on, that is now going to be a considerable warning, is not in a severe thunderstorm watch at all. And it looks like they are not going to issue one. Very, very interestingly. I have a couple severe thunderstorm warnings up here in Alberta, Canada. And Canada has just adapted a new warning polygon system. It is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy about this. We can actually see which way these storms are going here in Canada. It is awesome. I'm very glad. Very, very glad. So we got this severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be east of Lethbridge here in Alberta, Canada. Gotta look in here to see what it's doing. We got heavy rainfall. Damaging wind gusts, golf ball to tennis ball sized hail, and heavy rain on the storm. East of Lethbridge in Alberta, Canada. We also have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings up here north of Calgary here. We got one over here northwest of Airdrie. Airdrie? It's one of them. This one is going to be for strong wind gusts up to quarter-sized hail and heavy rain. And then we also have a severe thunderstorm warning northeast of Calgary. This is going to include Breesker. Or, yeah, Beesker. Beesiker. I think it's Beesiker. Bicyker? Could be Bicyker. This could be for damaging wind gusts, loony to ping pong ball sized hail, and heavy rain here in Alberta as well. I think it's Bicyker. Bicyker? Yeah, I think it's Bicyker. I think that's what it is. Could be wrong, but that's my guess. It's my best guess. And my goodness, holy cow. Take a look at this. We have some crazy hail on this storm over here. Not this one, but this thing. What in the world? Just north of Rapid City, this does not have a severe thunderstorm warning on it, but look at this hail. Look at this hail. This is a lot of hail in this. My goodness. It's going to be tracking to the southeast just behind this much larger storm, but this is a crazy hail core in this little thing. Wow. Again, there's going to be tracking to the southeast. I don't know why my drawing tool isn't working, but there it is. Later scan isn't quite as significant, but still got that hail core on there for sure. I am a little bit surprised we don't have a severe thunderstorm warning on this. I do want to mention, TopFan has literally called this. Look at this. There's been an iWatch on that storm for a while now. Just up here. It's out of the iWatch now, but this was iWatched for 1.75 inch hail quite a long time ago, and I think it is definitely around that right now. Very strong, very significant hail currently in there. That is for sure. Wow. I did not really see that coming. I was a bit surprised by that, I'm not gonna lie. That is some crazy hail in there. Possibly some crazy hail. It could just be a lot of small hail, to be honest with you, but you never know. Could be large, could be just a lot of small hail. But either way, you need to be taking shelter if you're out ahead of that. That, once again, is not severe warned at the moment. Doesn't even have a special weather statement right now. Which is kind of blowing my mind right now. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Look at that thing. There's a bunch of hail in there. Bunch of hail. John McKinney once again has an amazing view of the storm here in Nebraska. Look at that. So you just got a new severe thunderstorm warning in South Dakota right as our overlay has just gone down. Oh, no, it's okay. Who knows? What the heck? New severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota was expected. There's going to be a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for 2.5 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This was expected to be an extension, and we have gotten it, and it is for Morristown and Wataga. Wataga. I don't know. If you're in either of these, anywhere in this warning, you need to seek shelter. This is a considerable damage threat for the 2.5 inch hail, but we also have 60-mile-an-hour winds on this as well. Got a lot on this. A lot going on in this storm. A lot going on. We'll say it does not have a tornado threat though, which is good. Nice to see.
Still cranking.
That is for Carson County, South Dakota, by the way, for the next 40 minutes. 40 minutes on that. We only have one destructive severe thunderstorm warning, and that is this one near Fort Yates and Selfridge. Selfridge and Fort Yates, you need to be in your safe place, as this is about to hit you with 2.75-inch in diameter hail. Very large hail on that storm. 2.75-inch hail that is very large and could be deadly if it hits you on the head. So you need to be taking shelter. Also make sure you are protecting any vehicles that are outside. Get them into the garage if you've got one, or anywhere you can. Roof damage is very likely in that storm. Very, very likely. I'll say the storm over here in Nebraska, they've just updated it. It's now down to 1.5-inch hail. Really backing up what I was just about to say. It's not a considerable severe thunderstorm warning anymore. It's now down to just a normal severe thunderstorm warning for that 2.5-inch hail, or not 2.5. Where'd it go? The heck? 1.5-inch hail. This storm has just been on a downtrend after that possible DVD-sized hail earlier. This thing was cranking out hail just a little bit ago, but not really anymore. Not gonna lie. That is for sure. I'm trying to keep up with any new warnings we're getting. It's very tough for me right now because of the fact that our pop-ups are not working. I'm actually going to get something up that will be showing me any warnings. That'll be better to have up than just John, because that won't show me new warnings. And we've got John on our stream, even though he's lagging a lot for some reason. I still don't know why. Now, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning in Alberta. It's gonna be for the next hour here. Look at this storm. It's gonna be just a bit south. This is gonna be southeast Calgary, northwest of Lethbridge. This is gonna include Carmangay and Champion here in Alberta. This is gonna be for damaging wind gusts, quarter-sized hail, and heavy rain. So chance of flooding with this, as well as quarter-sized hail. That's what it was, right? Yeah. And damaging winds. Doesn't say specifically how strong, but damaging winds as well. Okay, so I was going to use that, but the overlay on there is broken as well. So I got to go to my final resort. I got one more choice. One more. Just one. There we go. That should be working. Yeah, it is. Sweet. So we'll see. I'll get some alerts now that I can see. Can't show them on stream though. Hey, we got a new flood advisory. Russell County, Kentucky. I gotta say, John just has a beautiful look at the storm here. Such a beautiful view of the storm. Over here in Nebraska, and we no longer have a destructive warning. Yeah, we no longer have a destructive severe warning. So we're just down to considerable severe thunderstorm warnings. take a look, see, make sure. Yeah, we do not have any new iWatches. See if I can skip this ad real quick. Let's see, interact. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Nice view of the storm in the distance there. John is a good ways from the storm now. He's just watching it from afar. Don't blame him. It's definitely a beautiful looking storm. Earlier it had quite the large lowering on it even before we went live. Nothing ended up becoming tornadic on it though. I take that back. I take that back. This mesoskill discussion we have over here goes on for the next 1 hour 17 minutes. So within the next hour 17 minutes, we're going to end up seeing if we do get a severe thunderstorm watch out here in parts of Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Indiana. I feel really dumb now. Just now realizing I never updated my overlay. Just now realized that. That is crazy. How did I never realize that? Well, you guys go to John McKinney, and I'm going to update my overlay real quick. Actually, I'm going to go back, show that again. I'm going to go here. Just take a listen with John McKinney as I update the overlay.
Okay, let's see here. See what's going on.
Okay, getting this one completed. I can't believe I forgot to do that. I do that every once in a while. I always get really annoyed at myself for doing that, but today is the 11th, 8 p.m. Risk is a slight risk, not an enhanced. And there we go. That's better. Now we'll get everything else updated here. Can't believe I forgot that again. My goodness. You know, we just gotta do that every once in a while. Didn't even think about it. Checking.
Let's see.
I thought he was saying chicken at first. Not gonna lie. Thought he was saying chicken. Nope, John's getting a call. Do we listen to his call?
Yeah, nothing. I fixed it already.
Oh, okay. I'll mess you again then.
Yep.
Alright, bye then.
Yep. Bye.
Well, that was a quick call. Gotta say, my gosh.
Let's see.
8 p.m. There we go. We have a moderate risk of excessive rainfall.
Okay.
Alright, and then I just gotta update
There, so
a couple more things, and then we're done. Shouldn't take too much longer here. At least we got John McKinney to watch.
all right, Cindy Lou. Good night to you.
Cindy Lou's watching? Peak. That is so peak.
Hey, hot dog. First
Hot
time
dog.
I've
We got a hot dog
noticed your
watching
name
John
in
right
here.
now.
Jones Hunting. Appreciate
Literally
that.
got a hot dog watching John stream. Breaking news.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think maybe Radar only
Oh,
does
he's getting a call
that.
again.
Just a minute here.
See some flashes of lightning off in the distance on John's stream there. What's next? Ketchup? Yeah, right? I was thinking maybe a hamburger. Hamburger actually sounds really good right now. Although, I don't know. Maybe not. I ran into a guy on the Max Velocity Discord. His name was his name I think was Empty Bottle of Ketchup. Like, what? Like, why does it have to be empty? Like, that's so sad. So sad. Check out new flash flood warning for Cochise County, Arizona. Trying to relay as many alerts as I can while our pop-ups are not working. It's very easy for me to miss them though. Wind Sig is a level 1. It's gonna be South Dakota and Nebraska, as well as Minnesota and Iowa. Sweet. We just got the tornado stuff to finish up on. That is only in South Dakota. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think we're good. Everything's updated now. Can't believe I forgot about that, but, you know, happens from time to time. Top alert on the top of the screen is apparently a severe thunderstorm watch in Tennessee. Top alert there. Probably because of population, to be honest with you, out here in the Dakotas and Nebraska. That'd be my guess. Best guess. Best educated guess.
1 second again.
We're up to 47 views on this stream. That is crazy. Where's this coming from? We might hit a new record here. I think our record for views during a live stream is like 53. So we just need 7 to pass that. That'd be awesome. That'd be really awesome. Gotta say, as I went live, I realized literally everyone else finished their live streams. Like no one else was live when I started my stream. It was kind of good time for me because everyone kind of went to me, but it's kind of the way you gotta play it out, you know. Just got being told we got a new iWatch. That's not gonna be that one. Okay, we got a new severe thunderstorm iWatch out here in, where is this? This is in Iowa. So we have storms now firing over here in Iowa. This is why we have that mesoscale discussion currently in effect off to the east. Let me see if I can get that up here. There we go. That's where the mesoscale discussion is. That's better. Day-one outlook, what does it look like? It's okay. I'll keep it off for now. Reports, we need to turn on reports as well. Okay, that's better. Whoa. Before we go through these iWatches here, we got 2 new ones. But before we do that, we just got a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. We're back to a destructive severe thunderstorm warning, and I think it's the one I was just watching. Yeah, it is. We now have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota. It's going to be for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 2.75 inch hail. That is a very large hail. Just updating my title. If only I could spell. There we go. So if you are in this warning, you need to be seeking shelter, especially Morristown. You're almost done with the storm, but make sure you are seeking shelter. Watauga, you are just about done with that first band of heavy rain, and then you're going to get more, possibly some hail in there. Not going to be seeing that destructive hail, though, which is good. So I believe our destructive hail has kind of missed Morristown here, just kind of skirted off to the west. Maybe getting a bit of significant hail at the moment here in Morristown, especially on the western side here. But this is for a destructive warning for the next 22 minutes for 2.75 inch hail. You need to be seeking shelter if you are in this warning, as any of this hail, if it hits your head, it can be deadly. Period. It can be deadly. You need to be seeking shelter immediately on the lowest floor possible, and especially away from windows. You need to be away from windows because windows are very, very likely to break with this kind of hail here. Alright, let's get to our iWatches. So we'll go through this first one. This one in Iowa here. Just in Franklin County, we got this in Hancock County, Cerro Gordo County, Wright County, and Franklin counties here in Iowa. It's going to include Belmont, Alexander, Latimer, Coulter, Hampton, as well as Goodell. This is going to be for 1 inch sized hail and 50-mile-an-hour winds. So the severe side of it will be the 1 inch in diameter hail. That is quarter-sized hail. That is a low confidence iWatch issued by TopFan. But we are also looking at a tornado possible on this. There is a tornado possible tag on this iWatch. Our other iWatch is going to be over here. I believe this is the one in Nebraska. Yeah, this is on the storm over here in Nebraska for 2 inch in diameter hail. I will admit, I do agree with this. I think our hail looks to have upticked here on the latest scans. I'm going to look at this on weather front. Although, real quickly, just got a new... Where is this? North Dakota. We just got a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning up here in North Dakota. It is not quite shown up on here. This could be over here somewhere. I believe it's over here. It's right here. So we just got a new destructive severe thunderstorm warning over here in North Dakota. This is going to be for this storm on your screen. It is not shown up quite yet on Voltar. But this is for, I can tell you, for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1.75 inch hail for Morton and Grant counties for the next 34 minutes here. So that is a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning here in North Dakota. You need to be seeking shelter away from windows and on the lowest floor possible. Alright, back to our iWatch here in Nebraska. This is for 2 inch hail, and it does have a tornado possible label on it. Low confidence here by TopFan for that going through. So you do need to keep an eye on this for a possible tornado, especially if it latches onto the boundary that is out there. We're currently up to... Oh, you did not mean the tour possible. Wait, what? There's a tornado I watch? What? Did I miss a tornado I watch? Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a tornado I watch here in in Nebraska. That's funny. That is funny. Is this? So did you mean to have the tornado label on this, or the tornado possible label on the Iowa one? I don't know which one you meant to do or didn't mean to do. That's funny. That is funny. Currently have 51 views on the stream. Absolutely wild. 52 make that. We're 2 away from a new record. 2 views away from a new record on this stream. On a stream. Not after a stream, but on a stream period. During a stream, I should say. That's the best way to say it. Okay. The one in Iowa? Okay, so did not mean to have the tornado possible label in Iowa. But the tornado iWatch is the one that we are keeping an eye on for a potential tornado on this storm that is in Nebraska. This is the storm that John McKinney is currently looking at in the top left side of your screen. You can find John McKinney in the Weatherfront app or on YouTube. His YouTube is linked in the description, or you can look up John McKinney. You can see John McKinney on the Weatherfront app. He is right here. He's currently looking at the storm, giving us that view right up in there on the upper left-hand side of your screen. Alright, let me make sure I'm refreshing John's stream just in case. Yeah, we are behind again, so I'll just do that. Still looking at that storm. See some frequent lightning flashes on that shot. If we go full screen to him, let's go full screen to him real quick. This is in Nebraska here. Let's take a listen, see if he's saying anything. Not hearing anything right now, but look at those lightning flashes. We got some just cloud lightning flashes right now. Nothing hitting the ground that we can see on this. There may have been one right there, but it's tough to tell. Lots of lightning in the clouds, though. Lots of lightning. I think the storm was kind of on a downtrend a little bit ago, but I think it's definitely trending back in the direction of larger hail again. Hail is definitely upticking on this. Once again, we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. South Dakota. It's going to be for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 2.5-inch hail. That is a considerable damage threat. Make sure we go back to radar here. It's going to be a considerable damage threat. This includes places like Little Eagle, Kannon, as well as McLaughlin. If you're in this warning, make sure you are seeking shelter. The main area of hail is currently just east of Selfridge. So we're getting multiple severe thunderstorm warnings here. Just got one in Adams County, North Dakota here for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1.5-inch hail. And we also just got one down here in South Dakota for the next hour for winds up to 50 miles an hour and 1.5-inch hail. This is literally right next to our radar site. Literally right next to it. Cannot get any closer. Well, technically you can, but you get the point. Make sure I'm keeping an eye on iWatches. Make sure we aren't getting any more. We did get a new iWatch. Yeah. New iWatch. It's gonna pretty much be an extension. Let me get that up here in a second. As for some reason YouTube just came up. I don't know why, but we did just get a new iWatch in Nebraska on the storm that John is currently looking at. There we go. This is the storm in Nebraska. Make sure I'm pulling up Voltar here. This is going to be for the next 27 minutes in iWatch by TopFan. A low confidence of a tornado. Tornado warning, I should say. Tornado possible on this, as well as a max hail of 2 inches. This is a radar indicated area. You can kind of see this storm is really trying to hook onto our boundary here. It's getting fairly close. So we need to keep a close eye on this. Kind of see our hook right here. It's getting fairly close to our boundary here. It's very close to latching on. I can't quite tell if it has or not. It is very close. This is our hook, and you can see our outflow boundary right here. It is very close, and the hook is a bit more well defined on this latest scan here. If not, it's going to be a bit more further down. This is our kind of our outflow boundary there. It is very close to it. If not latched on. If it does latch on, we could definitely see a chance of a tornado. And if we do see a tornado, it will likely be a brief weak tornado. That's really what we're expecting if we do see one. Big if there. Big if. Alright, this is really annoying me. I'm going to see if I can turn down the quality to 360p. I'm not going lower than 360p. 360p is the lowest I'm going down to for John McKinney. And then go back to live. Okay. Whoa, that is loud. John McKinney is back on the move. Wow, we have just hit our record amount of views during a live stream. We now just hit 54. 54 views. My goodness. That is amazing. That is actually amazing. Do not currently have any severe warnings towards the east. Mainly just seeing a lot of severe warnings in the Dakotas here. Then one in Nebraska. Just one in Nebraska right now. Alright, let's see. I'm going to turn off John there, and I'm going to see if a camera program will be a better option. I'm going to try it, because we have a weather front storm chasers now on our camera program, so we're going to see if this will work. It may not, but we're going to try it. Doesn't hurt to try it, right? Let's just see if we can find them in Nebraska here. It's always a bit laggy trying to get to them because of how many cameras are on this map once it all loads in. It does not seem like our weatherfront storm chasers are showing up like they should be. Yeah, I'm not currently seeing any weatherfront storm chasers. That's a bit disappointing there. That's okay. Well, we're gonna just have to be stuck with the YouTube stream here. Let's just try refreshing it here. See if that'll fix anything. It could. For all we know, that could be all we needed to do. Should we skip this ad?
Rachel was determined to live her life on her terms, not her migraines.
Boop. Just get an upgrade. No. What is this? Did they? No, I don't know. It was flashing on weatherfront like it was a new warning, but it's not. Who knows? Oh my gosh, look at that cat. That's crazy. Yeah, it's still laggy. I don't know. I'm doing what I can. That's okay. So gotta keep an eye on this storm that John is on. For a potential tornado. It is very, very close. It's still trying to hook, but currently not rotating on velocities at all. And I believe, looking at this, it looks like it has failed to latch on to the boundary. So, looks like it has failed. So we'll see if this will do anything. Try to hook again or not. We'll see. Maybe seeing some broad upper level rotation on this, but nothing at the surface at the moment. A little bit of broad upper rotation in here. What? That circle turned into a box on me. What the heck? That was weird. Who knows? Who knows? It's crazy. Crazy stuff. Okay. What the heck? We have a radar line. We have a line. What the heck is this? Hey, if you're in Rapid City, it looks like we just got a couple of literal lines of thunderstorms rolling through right now. I'm joking, by the way. That's just a glitch with the radar. Little bit of a glitch there. We no longer have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning anymore. So no longer have any destructive warnings. We have multiple considerable severe thunderstorm warnings though. That being 1, 2, 3, 4 considerable severe thunderstorm warnings. South Dakota, North Dakota. That's it. Just in South Dakota and North Dakota. So that is where that is. Just keeping an eye on the storm. Looks like we still do have a hail core on this, visibly present on radar. As you can see, this is where our hook is on the storm. It has failed to latch on to this boundary, so we are seeing a very, very low tornado threat on the storm at the moment because it has failed to latch on to that boundary. So not seeing any sign of a tornado threat on the storm at the moment. I will mention, if this does excuse me, if this does reach out again, try and hook, and it does successfully latch that boundary, that is kind of when we'll see a potential tornado threat. Just got a severe thunderstorm warning for Cochise County in Arizona here for the next 50 minutes. This will include Tombstone here in Arizona for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail. Just make sure you're seeking shelter if you are in that warning there. Lowest floor of a building, away from windows. Protect your vehicle as well, and any loose lawn items. Bring them inside or strap them down. We have, let's see, we have 50 minutes to see if we're going to get a severe thunderstorm watch or not over here in parts of Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, and Indiana. Check up on these storms, see how they're looking. They are not really they do not look very impressive at all right now. If anything, I think they're really dying right now. Yeah. So at the moment, I would say we are not going to see a severe watch, but there's a chance we still do. Still got 50 minutes until that mesoscale discussion expires here. So cannot rule it out. Up to 58 views on this live stream. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Stream is definitely my best stream in terms of views so far. It's awesome. Awesome to see. Hope everyone's enjoying. Try my best to fill in any quietness. It's fairly tough though when there's... I definitely talk more when there's more tornado warnings than severe warnings, but I do my best just on severe warnings. We currently have 11 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect, 0 tornado warnings, and 19 flash flood warnings. That's a lot of flash flood warnings. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 considerable flash flood warnings. And 15 just normal severe warnings. Look at John McKinney's view, by the way. Look at that storm in Nebraska. Bunch of lightning in there. Bunch of lightning. There's a lot of lightning in there. So of course he's going to lag again, just like normal. We did just get a new report on the storm. The storm is currently warned for 1.5-inch hail. TopFan, if we can get a iWatch for this. We just got a report of 3.5-inch hail measured by Dan Fitz here as of 3 minutes ago. If we can get an iWatch for that, that would be awesome, TopFan. Please and thank you. That is 3.5-inch hail on there. Shows just 3, but magnitude says 3, but detail says 3.5. So we're going to go with 3.5-inch hail on this. Again, that is as of 4 minutes ago. Only 4 minutes ago. Very little time ago. So that is a very recent report on the storm. So this storm is still producing very large hail that John McKinney is currently looking at. You can also see a lot of lightning in this storm as well. A lot of lightning. Lots of lightning. You already had one out? Really? I don't see any iWatches for me. I have none. I don't have any iWatches. Let me try refreshing. We did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. That is really dumb. Oh my gosh. We just got a report of 3.5-inch hail. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning on the storm for $half sized hail. I don't know what to say. That's for Cherry County, Nebraska. I don't know what to say. 60-mile-an-hour winds are also on there. South Dakota, new considerable severe thunderstorm warning for 70-mile-an-hour winds and 1.5-inch hail for Pennington, Meade, Haken, and Jackson counties. Make sure you're seeking shelter. Very large severe thunderstorm warning here. Interior, Weta, Phillip, Cottonwood, Quinn, Wall, and Wasta. Make sure you are seeking shelter. Protecting your vehicle. Alright, let me get Voltar back up. See if we do have an iWatch or not. I'm still not seeing any iWatches right now. Still got no iWatches showing up. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. But I don't know if it's on my end or your end. I could not tell you. Whoa. When was this? Hold up. Latest scan on the storm. Just came in. Looks like we're seeing a bit more hail on the storm. Not be surprised if we do. Currently warned for 1.5-inch sized hail. Would not rule out possibly 2-inch sized hail on this. Going towards Quinn, Cottonwood, and Wall. So make sure you're seeking shelter. So we could have large hail tracking that direction. See how MRMS is picking up on over here. Just out of curiosity. MRMS is currently picking up on 2.4-inch hail on that storm. And over here in Nebraska, currently looking at just quarter-sized hail according to MRMS here. Haven't really seen much on radar that'd be indicating very large hail, but honestly, I wouldn't really rule it out in here. I would not rule it out. We did just once again, we did get a 3.5-inch hail report on the storm just a little bit ago, about 7 minutes ago. It's currently warned for 1.25-inch inch hail. I need to take a drink again. My goodness. That's better. So John McKinney is currently heading east on quite the windy road. My goodness, he's on 358 trail. This is a very windy road he's currently on, must say. So he's trying to keep up with the storm once again. Can see him in the top left side of your screen as we just got a PDS severe thunderstorm warning. I'm really hoping it's on the storm. Hope it's on the storm. We'll see. Oh, and we did get an eye watch for this, by the way. No, it is not going to be for this. We have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning in South Dakota for Pennington, Meade, Haken, and Jackson counties for 80-mile-an-hour observed winds. Wow. We have strong winds here in Nebraska, and yeah, look at this. Values aren't quite as high because we're looking a bit further up, but we have quite the couple of pockets of strong winds about to go through Cottonwood, Quinn, Phillip, as well as Weta, maybe towards Interior as well. We also have maybe a little pocket of strong winds over here near New Underwood as well here in South Dakota. So that's a new destructive severe thunderstorm warning in South Dakota. Do want to also bring your attention to our iWatch here. New iWatch. That's the wrong button. New iWatch here for a destructive severe thunderstorm warning here in Nebraska. This is what I was talking about. We did get that 3-inch in diameter hail report. And we did get that iWatch for a medium confidence. Weather spotters reported 3-inch hail. That would be a destructive damage threat. So possibly destructive hail tracking towards Grant and Hooker counties. Currently going through Cherry County here in Nebraska. That was issued by TopFan with also a tornado possible label on this. So that is the latest iWatch and our only iWatch currently in effect. South Dakota, yeah. Guessing you're talking about our new PDS. So once again, PDS severe thunderstorm warning. That is a particularly dangerous situation for 80-mile-an-hour winds here for Cottonwood, Phillip, Interior, Weta, Kanata, Wall, and Wasta. Wasta? I'm going to say Wasta. Here in South Dakota, that is for Pennington, Meade, Haken, and Jackson counties for the next 54 minutes for 80-mile-an-hour observed winds. These are observed winds. Let's see what this is observed by real quick. This is observed by automated observations. We should be seeing this report coming in on Weatherfront soon, so we can take a look at it. Look at that lightning on John McKinney's feed, by the way. There's some nice lightning there. So these are destructive. This is a destructive storm tearing through South Dakota right now. You need to be seeking shelter as flying debris can be deadly. Alright. Up to 64 views, by the way. My goodness. We are way over our record. That is awesome. See how high we can get it. I mean, it's only 10 o'clock. It's only almost 10 o'clock here Central Time, so we can go for over an hour still. At least. Depends on if I still want to go any further than that or not. Got a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning over here in North Dakota. I'm not quite sure what counties. There we go. This is for Morton County, North Dakota. For 1.75-inch hail, that is a considerable damage threat. This is also warned for 60-mile-an-hour winds here. Currently, right over Almont. This is going to be tracking straight towards Bismarck, so that we need to keep a close eye on this, as it is tracking straight towards a very populated area here in North Dakota. Very populated area. Gotta be very careful. Very careful. Here we go. Back to our storm in Nebraska. Still not a destructive warning. Still only warned for 1.25-inch hail. I'd say we at least have 2-inch hail in this. I'm not sure about the 3-inch hail, but I'd say around. I would not rule out 2-inch hail in this. So John McKinney's going to try and keep up with this. I'm guessing he's going to turn south here. Try and keep up with this, and then maybe go towards Hyannis. That'd be my guess. It's my best educated guess there. Put them back to live. There we go. Beautiful view by John McKinney there. Let's go to him. Let's just take a listen.
Feels like. It's pretty.
Not quite sure why our overlay is broken on this, but that's alright.
One-lane road.
See if he's going to turn south. If he does, we can 100% say he's going to keep up with this. I'm very positive he will, but let's just watch. It's almost to it. It's very close to it. Very likely going to go on to State Highway 27 back south. That is a lot of lightning in that storm. Lots of lightning. That's a crazy amount of lightning in there. Absolutely beautiful. I know it's night and you can't really see the storm very much, but that lightning show is amazing. Very awesome lightning show there. There we go. It's working again. That's nice. Let me see if pop-ups are fixed or not, real quick. So once again, this is John McKinney. You can find him on the Weatherfront app.
Very bumpy road.
Iowa, it's now on iOS desktop and it is now on Android. Find it in the App Store. And you can find John McKinney on YouTube as well. Search up John McKinney or go into the description and you will find his link down there. Alright, moment of truth. Is he going to keep going with the storm or not? If he turns right, we know he's going to keep up with the storm. I think he is, but we'll see. It would really surprise me if he didn't, but it's really the most excitement we've had is to see if John McKinney's going to go the way I think he's going to. I'm probably sounding really crazy right now, but hey, it's 10 o'clock here in Wisconsin, so. Oh yeah, he's gonna turn right. Yep. Alright, so John is gonna be keeping up with the storm then. Which doesn't surprise me. How quick is this moving? Storm is moving. Actually, he just parked. So, John's just gonna chill there for a bit. This is moving southeast at 20 miles an hour, so it's not super quick moving.
77. So I'm just gonna cut the AC off for a while.
Just listening to John McKinney here.
Man, why did it do that?
Crazy lightning show there. That is absolutely beautiful. I can't stop saying that. It looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. Aww. I ruined it. Oh well, we'll go back to him. So this is the storm that John is currently on. I know our overlay is being very weird right now. Should fix itself here in a bit. But this is the storm that John is on. I think tornado threat on this is now going to be very low, just with where our outflow boundary currently is. It's not anywhere really near it. I think it is a very, very low chance that we see a tornado threat out of the storm anymore. Just going to be a wind and hail producer now. It's currently warned for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1.25-inch in diameter hail, though we could have 3-inch hail on this by a weather spotter, via a weather spotter. Destructive severe thunderstorm warning is still ongoing here in South Dakota for 80-mile-an-hour winds, which are observed. We can now see this report here on Weatherfront. 76-mile-an-hour wind report here. It was at 8:40 Mountain Time. So that was 18 minutes ago. Just 18 minutes ago. It was not that long ago. Did also get another 80-mile-an-hour wind report over here at 8:36. It was 8:36. Let's go back to 8:36. That was about here. Interesting. So right on the leading edge of these storms. Look at this hail core, by the way. We got a crazy hail core about to go into Quinn, as well as Wall here in South Dakota. If you're in Wall or Quinn, you need to be in a sturdy shelter, as 80-mile-an-hour winds and possibly large hail is about to be going through your area. Currently warned for 1.75-inch in diameter hail. I believe that's... What is that? Ping pong ball is 1. No. Yeah, ping pong ball is 1.5. What's 1? I'm going crazy. I am actually going crazy, man. What is 1.75? Is it? It's not tennis ball. Is it? Might be tennis ball size tail. I think it is. I could be way wrong on that, but you know. Who knows? I need to get back up to speed with my hail sizes, apparently. I'm pretty bad at it, apparently. I'm realizing, my goodness, I'm horrible with it. Storm's over here near Bismarck. 1.75, golf ball. I forgot about golf balls. Oh my gosh. I need to make a post-it note. I have a post-it note of the conditional intensity group, what they mean.
Shut
But
off my vehicle temporarily.
But I do not have. I should make one for hail sizes and that. I don't know. These storms over here near Bismarck, I completely forgot about golf balls, by the way. Storm over here near Bismarck, still going. Still a considerable threat for 1.75-inch hail for golf balls. Golf ball sized hail tracking towards Bismarck right now. If you're in Bismarck, make sure you are ready to take shelter. Got some rainfall currently going over Bismarck right now, and you've got golf ball sized hail tracking into your direction, tracking into your area. You need to be be ready to seek shelter. I would be getting your car protected right now. Maybe strapping down loose lawn items or bringing them in. Not be a bad idea. Would not be a bad idea. Alright, our hail core is now going to be going through Quinn here, South Dakota, with golf balls. Golf balls about to be going through Quinn here in South Dakota. Make sure you are seeking shelter, lowest floor possible, as golf balls sized hail can definitely break your windows, but we are also looking at 80-mile-an-hour winds. We have very, very strong winds, and I believe they're going right through Quinn right now. No, they aren't. They're going over here near Cottonwood. We have strong winds over here near Cottonwood. Actually, that was a horrible, horrible circle. It should just be this. Strong winds over near Cottonwood, and we have a hail core over here near Quinn. So we got all hazards but a tornado. Although, not seeing any rotation. No, we've got an outflow boundary way out here. So, if that outflow boundary was over here, we got quite the hook on the storm. That would be bad. That would be very bad. Just hit 80 views on the stream, by the way. 80. That is awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining the stream. If you could, drop a like. If you are enjoying it, drop a like. Get this reached out to more people. I believe I'm one of the only people live right now. It'd be great if we could drop a like, maybe subscribe. It'd help out the channel the best. That is the best way you can help out this channel, is to subscribe and like the video to get this reached out to more people with this life-threatening hail that we are seeing in South Dakota, as well as life-threatening winds. This is once again a PDS severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota. PDS for destructive. PDS means particularly dangerous situation. I almost forgot what it was for a second there. That would have been really bad. Back on the storm John is on. Still looking at the storm, still stopped. Oh my goodness, that is not what I meant to do. That is really old. How do I still have that? Oh, I don't want the starting screen. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, but, you know, happens every once in a while. Let's go full screen to John and just listen in here. Look at that lightning. Beautiful lightning there. Absolutely beautiful. Very beautiful lightning.
Put a sweatshirt on.
Awesome. Awesome what we are seeing. Where's the Lakeside, Nebraska? I think Stormrunner Media is here as well. Fortunately, we can't show them though. Yeah, Stormrunner Media is literally like right next to John, I believe. That's funny. Cannot show them though. We don't have permission to show them, unfortunately. Yeah, that's definitely them. On the same storm. That's pretty funny. Same spot. It's pretty funny. We're currently down to 4 severe thunderstorm warnings. Believe it or not. That's crazy. Still with a PDS severe thunderstorm warning though, so we are not going to be going anywhere anytime soon for at least the next 25 minutes.
If you demand the best.
Turn that down. My goodness. Make sure we skip this ad. Interact. Bop. There we go. Listen back in.
Let's see here. We sit back.
Hey, John's back.
We're back to somewhat normal here. Man, that's bright.
Somewhat normal. That is some bright lightning. My goodness. That is beautiful.
This.
Beautiful lightning. Amazing lightning show there. Let me make sure we don't have any new iWatches. I haven't looked in a while. No, we don't. Okay. That's good. Absolutely amazing view there. From John McKinney. Find him on the Weatherfront app. Or on YouTube. You can also find the link to his YouTube in the description of this live stream. Go support him. He's an amazing storm chaser. Amazing storm chaser. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning here. New considerable severe thunderstorm warning. In Morton County, North Dakota. It's going to be for 1.75 inch in diameter hail, that is golf ball sized hail, as well as 60-mile-an-hour winds here for the next 23 minutes. This is going to be tracking south of Bismarck here. So make sure you're seeking shelter if you're in this warning. In Bismarck, you got to be very weather aware. We've got considerable golf ball sized hail tracking straight towards Bismarck, North Dakota here. So Bismarck, be ready to take shelter. Be ready to take shelter. Area where I see the most hail on radar is just going to be south of New Salem. And that's going to be tracking towards Mandan, as well as Bismarck. So as we're on radar, where I can see the most hail, at least on radar.
Stream back going. I shut the car off to, I don't know what I did, but
Just got a new mesoscale discussion. Alright, we have two new mesoscale discussions. We're going to do this one here first. This is the one that came out first, so we're going to look at this one. This is going to be in parts of South Dakota and Nebraska here. The National Weather Service saying a severe wind and hail risk may continue tonight into south central South Dakota with downstream watch issuance possible. We have a... Okay, this is for the current severe thunderstorm watch, but saying there's a downstream one possible. No percentage on if we're going to get one or not. Most probable peak intensity winds being 80 miles an hour. For hail, we could see upwards of 2.5-inch hail. And for tornadoes, we're going to see just, if we see a tornado, it's just going to be weak. Less than or equal to 90 miles an hour. Then we also got, look at this, we got a mesoscale discussion over here in Wisconsin. Look at this. What in the world? What in the flippity flop? Flippity floppity. What in the flippity floppity is this? We got some storm initiation up here in central Wisconsin. The heck? Monitoring for thunderstorm development. Strong/severe storms may emerge, but confidence is limited. It's going to include some places like Eau Claire, Whitehall, Neillsville, Stevens Point, Wausau, as well as Green Bay, Marinette, and Sturgeon Bay. Seeing a 20% chance of seeing a severe thunderstorm watch in this area, with the most probable peak intensity of hail being 1.75 inch in diameter and winds being just 60 miles an hour. So we could see golf ball sized hail here in central Wisconsin. There's a chance we see that in 60 mile an hour winds. I did not really expect storm initiation in Wisconsin. Lola says, I have no power over in northwest Indiana. Yeah, I'm not very surprised. We had a crazy line of storms go through earlier today. If we take a look, I'm going to have to make our duration be like 4 hours. See if that will go far back or not. I'm going to try it. May have to go back further though. Yeah, we're going to have to. Go back maybe... Let's just do 12 hours. That's a lot of hours, but we can do it. Northwest Indiana. Yeah, that's going to be near Gary. So Gary, in northwest Indiana, I don't know if that's where you're from, but in Gary, Indiana, that is where we saw our strongest wind gust of, I believe, like, may have been 99 miles an hour. Look at these storms that went through northwest Indiana. Crazy Boeing segment of storms that went through the northwest Indiana side. So widespread power outages would not be, does not surprise me if we do have them. Crazy line of storms that went through here in parts of northeastern Illinois and northwestern Indiana, and then that kind of grew a bit further south, or it kind of just turned to the south really, and just kept going through places like Cincinnati. I know Cincinnati had quite a lot of damage as well. Radar confirmed tornado warned. Was it really? I don't know. I wasn't able to watch the weather very much earlier today. But I know we did have a ton of tornado warnings over here. I was seeing a couple brief tornadoes. I saw one in Illinois. I saw a brief tornado in Illinois on radar. I think I did see one in Indiana as well. I just don't remember if there was a warning that was up confirmed or not. But yeah, we can say on radar, we can confirm that there were probably at least 2 tornadoes that I remember. One being over here in Illinois and one over here in Indiana. There are probably more tornadoes. I just was not able to pay attention very much just because I had a lot going on. Destructive severe thunderstorm warning in South Dakota is continuing. This was a crazy line of storms. Also, we had another line of storms also over here in Ohio that was tracking to the east. That kind of fizzled off over down in the Kentucky area, but then we had this another line of storms go through. So Ohio, at least Ohio, had parts of Ohio had 2 lines of storms, I should say. But yeah, this will likely be classified as a derecho. What the heck am I seeing here? High-end EF1? What the heck? That was early this morning. Yeah, EF1 tornado went through parts of Iowa this morning. Interesting. I was asleep then, but I guess we were kind of watching storms over there, weren't we? Doesn't really surprise me now that I think about it. We just hit 90 views. We have 10 more to go, and we can hit 100. We may hit 100 views on the stream, and that would mean the world to me. I will say that. That would be amazing to see. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning just southeast of Indianapolis. Whoa. Where did you come from? The heck? Southeast side of Indianapolis, we're seeing 1-inch hail. It's going to include New Palestine, Carrollton, Morristown, Linville, Marion, Fairland, Sugar Creek, Boxtown, as well as Shelbyville and Waldron. You need to be seeking shelter. Inside, you don't want to be outside. I know it's only 1-inch hail doesn't sound like much, but when it's falling from the sky, you really do not want to be outside. You need to be in a safe place. It also wouldn't be a bad idea to protect your car, protect your vehicle, put it in a garage or wherever you can. Try and protect it from this hail. We're also seeing less than 50-mile-an-hour winds on this as well. This warning will go on for the next half hour. 29 minutes left on this warning. Also have a little blip on here, over here in northeastern Indianapolis as well. So we're seeing a couple of storms going up here in the Indianapolis area. We have a couple going up just north of Indianapolis as well, over near Frankfort and Tipton. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. How many times did I just say interesting? That was a good question. We're now down to 1 severe thunderstorm warning here in Canada, in Alberta. We only have this one here. It's going to be for damaging wind gusts, quarter-sized hail, and heavy rain. It's in far southeastern Alberta. They're in Canada. Whoa. We just got a giant special weather statement over here in Wisconsin. I take it these are moving east? Okay, I need to take this out. I forgot I have it on 6 hours still. Let me fix that. Make it 2 hours. There we go.
Like the lightning.
Yeah, look at these storms. They're kind of going southeast. I'd say they're going southeast here.
Tame down a little bit.
So giant special weather statement for these storms for up to 30-mile-an-hour winds and half-inch sized hail. That is penny-sized hail. So that is random pop. We got random pop-up storms here in Wisconsin, and we got random pop-up storms here in Indiana. These storms over here in Iowa still are really struggling right now. I gotta say, really struggling over there.
Right, I was gonna stream.
Still have our destructive severe thunderstorm warning over here in South Dakota for another 27 minutes for the 80-mile-an-hour winds, as well as golf ball sized hail. Is tracking to the southeast in Pennington, Aiken, and Jackson counties
To a meteorologist.
here in South Dakota. You need to be seeking shelter. This is a life-threatening storm.
Started a YouTube channel.
You need to be seeking shelter away from windows and on the lowest floor possible. Kind of want to treat this like it's a tornado, because hail can easily break windows.
Asked me for that favor, so
Interior, Weta, you're going to be hit soon, as well as Kadoka. Cottonwood, you're currently being hit by the storm. It's currently Interstate 90 is probably where we're seeing most of this hail. If you're on Interstate 90, if you are on Interstate 90, I would try to avoid this stretch from kind of near Wall down to the Buffalo Gap National Grassland. I mean, you really don't want to be in it at all. On oh my gosh, Interstate 90 at all. Anywhere from Wall to probably Belvedere to try and avoid this hail. Look at this. This is a crazy storm. Really stretching up to the north. Might be turning into a bit of a line of storms here. Just got a new severe thunderstorm warning in Arizona for Cochise County for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail. This includes Sierra Vista, as well as Miracle Valley and Nixville. Make sure you are seeking shelter if you are in this warning here in Arizona.
let's see if I can.
Once again, that will be for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail for the next 40 minutes here, as these severe storms are tracking towards Sierra Vista in Arizona. John McKinney still around the storm here. Oh, there's our 3.5-inch hail report, by the way. There it is. This one, just 3, but we did get another one saying 3.5-inch. So there's proof of that. John is still around the storm. I'm not sure if he's going to keep chasing it or not. It's hard to tell. Can't quite tell what he's doing right now. He's kind of just chilling right now, to be honest with you. As he just lost signal. It's kind of funny. We currently have 7 severe thunderstorm warnings currently active here in the United States, 1 in Canada, that being in Alberta over there. Very southeastern Alberta, that is. It'd be very interesting to see what these Wisconsin storms are going to be able to do, if they're going to go severe or not, as they track towards the Stevens Point area as well as Green Bay. Just got a new severe thunderstorm warning over here in North Dakota. So Bismarck. There you go, Bismarck. You need to be seeking shelter now. We got 70-mile-an-hour winds about to go through the Bismarck area. You need to be seeking shelter if you are in Bismarck, Mandan, Lincoln, Apple Valley, and McKenzie here in North Dakota. This is for Morton, Burleigh, and Emmons counties for the next 53 minutes for 70-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail. This is a considerable damage threat here for Bismarck. Need to be seeking shelter for if you are in Bismarck. Try to get into the lowest floor possible of a sturdy structure. Strong winds are coming your way to downtown Bismarck. Oh my goodness, we just hit 101 views on this live stream. Holy crap. We are going crazy tonight. My goodness. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning here in North Carolina for Graham, Macon, and Swain counties for the next 52 minutes. This is going to be for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch sized hail. This includes places like Franklin, as well as the... Give me a second here, if I can see it. It's right where the warning cuts off. I may not be able to see it, yeah. But if you're in Franklin, make sure you are seeking shelter. A lot of roads through here. The Macon County Airport is also over here. Make sure you're seeking shelter if you're in Franklin or anywhere in this severe thunderstorm warning. You're going to have severe 60-mile-an-hour winds and severe 1-inch size, quarter-sized hail tracking to the south here. We're in Indianapolis. We do have our 1-inch hail report. You can really see that hail core now showing up on radar. Look at this. About to enter London and Sugar Creek. Got a little bit of a hail core here tracking to the east. So that is where most of our hail is going to be residing. Not where all of it is, but where most of it will be. It's tracking to the east right over Sugar Creek in London. Make sure you are seeking shelter if you're anywhere in this warning with quarter-sized hail and 16-mile-an-hour winds. We no longer have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. It has just been downgraded to 70-mile-an-hour winds and 1.25-inch hail. So half dollar-sized hail and 70-mile-an-hour winds now, making this just a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Once again, this is in South Dakota. Okay. Currently at 9 severe thunderstorm warnings, by the way. 9 severe thunderstorm warnings, 0 tornado warnings at the moment. Still have 0 tornado warnings. We still also have 1 severe thunderstorm warning over here in Alberta, Canada. Take a quick look at it. It's kind of been downtrending here. Probably going to go below severe limits if I had to guess here in a little bit. Not be surprised. I'm not sure if they can, but if they can, I would not be surprised if they cancel the severe thunderstorm warning because it still goes on for another 50 minutes here. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see on that. Let me take a look at velocities on this. See if this is anything. Yeah, not really seeing anything much in terms of wind in here. Yeah. Very weak now. Very, very weak.
Thank you very much. God bless each of you. And thank you, Storm Champions. Thank you, all those who donated tonight.
Once again, if you're in Bismarck, make sure you are seeking shelter as we now have 70-mile-an-hour observed winds. It is not warned for observed winds, but we do have a wind report here as of 9:04 Mountain Daylight Time here. It's going to be tracking towards Bismarck. You need to be seeking shelter. You need to be seeking shelter here. Try to get into an interior room away from windows, as 70-mile-an-hour winds can throw some items into some windows and potentially break them. So make sure you are just staying away from windows to make sure you do not get injured, don't want to get cut by any glass, and just do not want to be near those windows while these storms are going through. There's also warned for 1-inch sized hail, by the way. This is what was our destructive severe thunderstorm warning. This is now just a considerable severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota, as storms are now just hitting interior and are going to be tracking into Weta here in a little bit, as well as Kadoka. I would not be surprised if we get a new severe thunderstorm warning, including Wanblee, as well as Corn Creek here in a little bit. Would not surprise me. At least Wanblee. Not sure about Warren Creek at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. John McKinney has ended his live stream now. My goodness, what in the world? This storm has just died over here in Nebraska. This storm is about to be gone. How's the weather in northwest Indiana over the next 12 hours? Well, let's take a look. Good question, Lola. If you take a look at our model run, latest model run, let's get to HRRR will be our best. Over the next 12 hours, we could see some storm initiation over the next couple hours here in northern Illinois. That's going to be tracking to the east and kind of just explode here into potentially another line of storms. Look at this. My goodness. We could see another line of storms developing tonight. This is going to be, storms are really going to be firing around 11 p.m. Central. So going to be looking about in maybe a half hour. We could be seeing some storms developing here or firing off here in Illinois, maybe a couple in Indiana, which we are kind of seeing now. But these storms are looks like they're going to quickly upscale and really start to impact parts of the northwest area of Indiana. If I can get words out of my mouth, what in the world? I'm really struggling. Looks like we could end up with some training thunderstorms as well, so I would not rule out a flash flooding threat, especially in the Rensselaer area, as well as Roselawn and Kankakee. Could definitely have some training thunderstorms in that area, so make sure you're keeping an eye out for some training or for any flash flood warnings that we could see. The National Weather Service currently has an outlook, currently still have a slight risk in this area, mainly looking at a wind threat from these storms. Nothing significant though, so looking at more of a 60-mile-an-hour wind threat with these storms, and maybe a low hail threat. That would be up to what would that be? Up to 2 inches. Up to 2 inches and less than 73-mile-an-hour winds, if we do get that. If we do get any, I should say. Tornado threat is not outlined by the National Weather Service. Only have a tornado threat currently in South Dakota right now. So that's why we have a mesoscale discussion. Mesoscale discussion does expire in 1 minute here. So looks like they are not going to be issuing a severe thunderstorm watch for this area. But if I had to guess, once we do get any storms firing in Illinois, we may start seeing, that is when I would expect a severe watch to start being considered, especially in the Chicago and northern Indiana areas. So in northwest Indiana, really just looking at a wind and hail threat tonight. Mainly a wind threat. Let me real quick check. I didn't really look out fully 12 hours, so let me just make sure we do. Get me on the latest run, if we could. Okay, latest run actually shows something a little bit different. I wasn't looking at the latest run. So latest run shows just some possible small storms going through the area, possibly just some hail-producing storms, maybe some low-end wind threat, but not really, I'd say hail, if anything, with these. But then later tonight, we could be seeing more storms kind of around 5-6 a.m. Central Time. We could be seeing more storms in northwest Indiana start firing, and this is really when we start seeing a bunch of storms firing off. You can see a lot of storms here, going all the way down towards Pikeville, Kentucky. So we could be seeing storms. This is really when I'd see more of a more of a severe threat rather than what we're going to see over the next 2 hours, I'd say. So really, these are going to be the more main stuff that we're going to be watching. These are going to be producing possibly 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. Now look at this. We have another round of storms that are going to be firing kind of from what we currently have over here. That's going to be going over towards Sioux Falls and Sioux City, and that's really going to turn into another line. We also get more storms firing in Iowa near Cedar Rapids and Des Moines, and these are going to kind of produce another line of storms that goes through the Midwest here, including Illinois and Indiana. And I mean, this just looks like another training storm situation. Could be seeing more flash flooding tomorrow night. So lots of storms. Lots of stormy weather in Illinois and Indiana here. Or just in the Midwest and Ohio Valley in general, I should say. Hope I explained that well. Still have a 70-mile-an-hour severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning, as well as half-dollar-sized hail here. That's going to be tracking into Weta here. I would expect to have a new severe thunderstorm warning here in a little bit, as this warning does expire in 12 minutes, and it is starting to go out of our current severe warning here. So I would expect a new warning, including places like Weta and maybe Wanblee, if not Corn Creek and Norris. Go back up to Bismarck here. Still have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. We're about to have 70-mile-an-hour winds going through the Mandan and Bismarck areas here in a little bit. So you need to be seeking shelter and being weather aware if you are in Bismarck, as strong winds are going to be going through here. There's a very populated area here. We need to keep a close eye on. Did also get a new severe thunderstorm watch in where is that? South Dakota and Nebraska, I believe. Yeah, that's going to be this. We just got a new severe thunderstorm watch just a little bit ago. We're looking at a 60% chance of seeing 60, or we'll just say 75+ mile-an-hour winds. So we could be seeing 75 significant winds going through this area where this new severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. Could also be seeing some significant hail going through this area. Tornado threat is very low, though. Yeah, no problem, Willa. Doing my best. I'm learning at the same time. I'm trying to do better at explaining things. Used to not really be the best at it, so I'm trying to get better at it. We are so close to the radar site, it is quite difficult to tell exactly how strong of winds we currently have. So these strong winds are currently going into the Bismarck area right now. So you need to be seeking shelter. Especially Mandan, you're going to be starting to see more of the significant, I'd say. We're seeing severe winds currently going into Bismarck, but the more significant winds are going to be going through Mandan right now and going to be tracking straight towards the Bismarck area. We just got a new PDS severe thunderstorm. Oh my goodness. Whoa. We have a new PDS, or a upgrade. We now have a PDS severe thunderstorm warning here for Jackson County, South Dakota. This will go on for the next 8 minutes. This is for 90-mile-an-hour winds. 90-mile-an-hour winds here. Is this a EDS? No, it's just destructive. Okay. So I have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota for Jackson County for 90-mile-an-hour winds. That is very, very strong. Very, very strong winds here going through Jackson County. You need to be seeking shelter. This is very significant winds going through this area. We also just got, it won't show up on Weatherfront, but basically where this mesoscale discussion is, we just got a flash flooding discussion, looking at some flash flooding being possible in this area in South Dakota and Nebraska. Pretty much the same thing. Goes more towards Sioux City and Sioux Falls, though. Goes just further east. A little bit further south as well. It'd be nice if we got flash flooding discussions on Weatherfront, but we currently don't, so just gotta explain them if we can to our best ability. Okay. Once again, this is a destructive severe thunderstorm warning that has just been upgraded here in South Dakota for 90-mile-an-hour observed winds. We should be getting that report here in a bit. This is automated observations giving us the 90-mile-an-hour wind report, as well as half-dollar size hail here in South Dakota. I think mainly where we're going to be seeing the half-dollar sized hail is going to be over here near Interior and Weta is really our main area, but we could be seeing some of that hail scattered over here near Cottonwood and Kadoka. But very significant winds here tracking into Weta. You need to be in your safe place if you are in Weta. Very significant winds about to go into your area. So we just got a new destructive severe thunderstorm warning for 90-mile-an-hour winds and 1.25 inch in diameter hail for the next hour and 6 minutes. This will include Millette, Bennett, and Jackson counties here in South Dakota. They have just canceled the previous warning, so this is fully replacing that one now. Fully replacing it. You need to be in your safe place, away from windows, most interior room. This is the strength of a low-end tornado. I believe, yeah, this is the strength of an EF1 tornado currently in South Dakota going through Weta, Wanblee, or going through Weta right now, tracking towards Wanblee and Corn Creek, as well as Kadoka. You need to be in an interior room on the lowest floor of a building, away from windows. You need to treat this like we have a tornado warning. We have winds upwards of EF1 strength, tracking towards Wanblee and Corn Creek, currently going through Weta. You need to be seeking shelter. Gotta be seeking shelter if you're in this warning. Anywhere in this warning. I don't care if you're in Kadoka. You may not get this as significant winds, but you still need to be seeking shelter, as it could go a bit further north, for all we know. Corn Creek, you also need to be in your safe place, as well as Wanblee. Norris, I would be preparing to go into your safe place. If it does work right, you should be getting an alert on your phone because of how significant these winds are. They did just update this, and they are keeping the 90-mile-an-hour observed wind tag on here, as well as half-dollar sized hail. This is for Millette, Bennett, and Jackson counties here in South Dakota. Once again, you have to be seeking shelter, treating it like it is a tornado warning, as EF1 strength winds are tearing through this area, currently going through Weta, tracking towards Wanblee and Corn Creek. It's definitely the storm we're going to be keeping the most eye on. I know we have more severe thunderstorm warnings, but this is by far our most significant right now. So I'll go through new warnings when they are issued, but we're really going to focus on this one right now. Bismarck, you no longer have a 70-mile-an-hour wind tag. It is just down to 60-mile-an-hour winds, and I believe half-dollar size tail. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail going through Bismarck now. I believe this is a new mesoscale discussion. Yeah, we just got a new severe thunderstorm, or new mesoscale discussion, excuse me, for the Bismarck area, saying the greatest threat for severe hail and wind in the near term will be in this blue outlined circle. The most probable peak intensity of hail in this area will be 2.5 inches, and the most probable wind will be upwards of 70 miles an hour. So that is an update on our storms near Cannonball and Bismarck, as well as Napoleon. Oh my God, Napoleon. I'll get it eventually. Destructive severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota will be going on for the next 1 hour. Just got a new severe thunderstorm warning in Wisconsin. Here in central Wisconsin from Marathon County. This will include this will be north of Marshfield and east of Colby. I don't know why radar is not showing up. There we go. It's going to include Edgar and Stratford. You need to be seeking shelter. This is for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail. This warning will go on for the next hour. So 1 hour will be how long that warning will go on for. So we are seeing some severe storms. I would not be surprised if we did get a severe thunderstorm warning on this storm near Fairchild and Neilsville. Not surprise me if we got a severe warning on that one as well. Just kind of some unexpected pop-up storms there in Wisconsin. We just hit 115 views on this live stream. That is amazing. That is awesome. Thank you to everyone who has joined the stream. It really means a lot. Really means a lot. Took a while, but we're finally having a good live stream. Finally having a good live stream. Took quite a while, but we were finally there. Just got a new severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota. It's going to be for 1.75-inch hail. That's going to be golf ball sized hail for the next hour here, including Meadow. This is for Ziebach and Perkins counties. I would expect that the other NWS office does add on the other part of this severe thunderstorm warning. Not be surprised. Not be surprised at all. Our most intense winds still going through the Weta area, but Weta, you're about to be out of it. Next place these are tracking towards is next place these intense winds are tracking towards is going to be Wanblee and Corn Creek. You need to be seeking shelter because these are EF1 strength damaging winds tracking in your direction. Gotta be seeking shelter. Gotta be seeking shelter. Currently at 6 severe thunderstorm warnings and 0 tornado warnings. Oh my goodness. TopFan, if you're still here, if we could get an iWatch for 100-mile-an-hour winds, up to you what you want to do the confidence at, but we just got a wind report, source being the SPC, of 102-mile-an-hour winds. My goodness, we have upwards of 102-mile-an-hour winds here in South Dakota. I'm not sure if TopFan's still here, but if he is, it'd be great if we could get an iWatch for this. Totally up to you what you want to do for the confidence. Totally up to you. Wow. Very strong winds here in South Dakota. Once again, that's 102 miles an hour. Wow. That is wild. You do not see wind reports above 100 very often. You need to be, I know I've said it a lot, but you need to be in your safe place. If you are in Wanblee or Corn Creek, the source of the 102-mile-an-hour report is the Department of Highways. Sorry, TopFan, I haven't been looking at iWatch lately. We did get a Severe Thunderstorm iWatch real quick. Actually, we just got 2 new Severe Thunderstorm warnings real quick we need to go through. Just got one in North Dakota for Burleigh, Logan, Kidder, and Emmons counties for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1.5-inch sized hail. This will go on for the next 55 minutes. And we also just got a new Severe Thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota for Carson County, sorry, for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1.75 golf ball sized hail. That will be what will continue this warning on that other side. We also just got a 70-mile-an-hour observed severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota for Millette, Haken, Jones, and Jackson counties, including Midland, Belvedere, and Kadoka. You need to be seeking shelter if you're in this warning. Alright, let's go to iWatch real quick here. It's not showing up. Hello? Can we get iWatch, please? That'd be pretty nice if we could. There we go. That's better. Alright, so we have iWatches here for a potential severe thunderstorm warning here in Wisconsin. Latest one. Low confidence severe thunderstorm warning here in Wisconsin. This will go on for the next 10 minutes. Issued by TopFan for 1-inch sized hail. And we did get that iWatch out here in South Dakota with a high confidence of 100-mile-an-hour winds, as well as 1.75-inch hail, golf ball sized hail, and 100-mile-an-hour winds. High confidence iWatch issued by TopFan here. This iWatch will go on for the next 48 minutes. My goodness. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. You do not see winds this high very often. That is for sure. You do not want to be seeing it. Don't want to be seeing it. If you're just now tuning in, we have a report of 102-mile-an-hour winds here in South Dakota. It is currently warned for 90-mile-an-hour observed winds here for Weddell, Wanblee, and Corn Creek here in South Dakota for Millette, Bennett, and Jackson counties for the next 52 minutes. It is also warned for golf ball sized hail You need to be seeking shelter. Treat this as if it is a tornado warning. You need to be seeking shelter. Interior room, hallway or closet, bathroom. Get away from windows on the lowest floor possible. Need to treat this like it's a tornado warning. Very, very strong winds on this. Very strong winds. I can get a population of this warning as well. Let me see it. Let me see what the population is in this warning. There's a population of about 2,000 people in this destructive warning. That's 2,000 people. That's a lot of people for being out here, at least. Usually it's only about like a couple hundred. 2,000 is quite a bit. Do also have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning just to the north of this. This one is for 70-mile-an-hour observed winds, as well as 1-inch sized hail. We are going to go past 11 p.m. Central, by the way. We are planning on going past that, which is usually our cutoff point, but we are going to go past it tonight, especially with these significant winds here in South Dakota. I'm currently going to set it to 11. We'll go 11:20. 11:20 is going to be our cutoff point. Is what I'm going to set it to for now. Can always change it if we need to. I am starting to get a bit tired too, so. Alright, we just got a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning just to the south of our destructive severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball sized hail, which is what our considerable threat is on this. This is for Pennington, Bennett, Oglala, Lakota, and Jackson counties here in South Dakota. Need to be seeking shelter as considerable hail, golf ball sized hail, is tracking to the southeast here. Just went through Kannon. It's going to be tracking towards the Allen area. My goodness. This is contamination. I can tell you right now, that's all contamination. But look at this. This is crazy winds we are seeing. Wow. My God. This is crazy. Crazy winds here. Lots of contamination down there. Oh my God. Near Wanblee. My goodness. It's a crazy amount of contamination. Yeah. Okay, just for the funnies. We have 132-mile-an-hour wind, 143-mile-an-hour winds down here. That's all contamination. That's not real, but still do have that 104-mile-an-hour wind report. They have not gone ahead and upgraded this. They are keeping it as 90-mile-an-hour winds. A little bit surprised by that, but do not want to be messing around with this storm, especially with 100, possibly 100+ mile-an-hour winds. Tornado strength winds currently going through the Wanblee area, tracking towards Corn Creek. This is Corn Creek. Corn Creek and Norris are basically right in the bullseye for these strong winds, by the way. Pretty much right in the bullseye. Just got a new severe thunderstorm warning over here in Indiana. It's going to be southeast of Indianapolis for 1-inch sized hail for Shelby, Hancock, and Rush counties for the next 33 minutes. That is quarter-sized hail over here on the southeast side of Indianapolis, or just southeast of Indianapolis, I should say. Back over in Wisconsin here, central Wisconsin. Wait for this to load. Still have this severe thunderstorm warning. They did just update it. They are keeping it as 60-mile-an-hour winds, but we are now seeing ping pong ball sized hail on this. So 1.5-inch hail is now on this. This warning will be going for the next 48 minutes, as this ping pong ball sized tail is going to be tracking towards Stratford, as in Wisconsin. We didn't have one for a long time, but we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning just south of Calgary, and yeah, wow, look at this hail. We have quite a lot of hail just south of Calgary here in Alberta. It's going to be tracking towards DeWinton. Tracking to the southeast. They are saying there are damaging wind gusts, quarter-sized hail, and heavy rain. That's going to be going south of Calgary, Alberta, in Canada. Alright, so my plan is going to be cutoff point will be 11:30, or when we don't have any destructive warnings. That's the plan. So it's either going to be 11:30 or no destructive severe warnings. That is the plan. We just hit 123 views. 123 views, by the way. That is crazy. That's awesome. Makes me just so happy. Definitely got a good hail core on the storm now, near interior. That was circle turned into a triangle on me. It's going to be tracking to the southeast towards Allen, long term towards Martin. Wouldn't be surprised if we have ping pong ball sized tail in there, but it could also just be a lot of, wait, this is warned for golf ball sized tail. Okay. I forgot. It's warned for golf ball sized tail, so yeah, I'd say we are definitely seeing golf ball sized tail in here. There's a chance we do see a 2-inch hail, but I think that's low confidence at the moment. I think it's just seeing a lot of ping pong, or a lot of golf ball sized hail at the moment there. We do still have our 90-mile-an-hour observed severe thunderstorm warning ongoing here in South Dakota. Is this new? No. For some reason, it's showing up as new, but that's not new. We already saw that. Love weather front. Sometimes it does that. Got a couple bugs. I love weather front. We're going to be sticking with weather front for a long time. I did hear that they are planning on adding traffic cameras, so that would be awesome. I would love to see traffic cameras. That is apparently the plan for weather front, so just got a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning here in South Dakota. This could be for Millette, Stanley, Haken, and Jones counties for 70-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail. It's going to include Okoton, Murdo, and Draper. Draper. Draper or Draper? I think it's Draper. There's only one A. It's got to be Draper. That's my guess. We have not gotten an update on our severe warning in a while, and what the... I'm not sure if this is corrected or what, but this was changed to 86 miles an hour at 9:35. Yeah, this is changed to 86 miles an hour. Weird. My goodness, look at this hail core over here near interior. I think we probably have we may have 2-inch sized hail in this now. I would not be surprised if we have at least 2-inch, if not 2.5-inch sized hail here. Just got a new severe thunderstorm warning in South Dakota for Jones and Stanley counties. Wait for that to pop up here on weather front. I'm not quite sure about that new severe warning. I don't quite know where that was. Might have been old. I don't know. We did get a new iWatch just a little bit ago in Wisconsin. Show that here. That's going to be for the next 43 minutes here in Wisconsin. This iWatch will go on for that long by TopFan here. For 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds, that is a low-confidence iWatch here for the next 45 minutes. That is Doppler radar indicated. So, new iWatch. I don't know how long it's been up, but this is the first I've seen it. So, yep. Low confidence iWatch there in Marathon, Portage, and Wood counties in Wisconsin. My goodness. We have strong winds about to go straight into Corn Creek. If you are in Corn Creek or Norris, mainly Corn Creek, you need to be in your safe place because these 90+ mile-an-hour winds are tracking straight to you. You need to be in your safe place. Gotta be in your safe place. Tracking straight towards Corn Creek right now. We also have some stronger winds near Kadoka and Belvedere right now. Not be surprised if we have 80 to 90 mile-an-hour winds there as well. It looks like, yeah, about, I'd say 70 mile-an-hour winds over here near the Midland area. Maybe a little bit of broad rotation here as well. Very broad. But it did just condense our severe thunderstorm watch, by the way. It's very small now. Very small watch. So tiny. And just update our severe warning down here. They are keeping it as golf ball sized hail near interior. So staying as a golf ball sized hail severe thunderstorm watch. Not quite sure if this is contamination or if it is actually broad rotation at the surface there. That might be some just broad rotation there. TopFan, what do you think? I think we just got some broad rotation there. I have a lot of circles going on. Look at this, by the way. If I zoom in, look at all of these little lightnings. There's so much lightning in these storms. Ton of lightning. Crazy amount of lightning. My goodness. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, it does look like maybe some broad rotation right now, but we'll see what it looks like on this next scan here. I think it might be contamination. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to tell right now. Oh, it kind of looks like it came from over here, kind of in. If you see what I mean, looking at radar, kind of looks like it came in. Latest scan does not really show much. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was contamination. We got blimps in Iowa. Blimps or blips? Like, with an M or without an M? Like, the blimps that fly in the sky? Or storm blips? What do you mean? Is it Goodyear blimp here? Is it the Goodyear blimp? It's probably the Goodyear blimp. We gotta keep an eye on these storms here. They've kind of just been hanging around here in Iowa, but they just have not really been doing anything. They've just been chilling. Literally just been chilling. Blips, yeah. I figured. Still have the 60-mile-an-hour winds and ping pong ball sized hail about to go into Stratford here. This warning goes for another 37 minutes here in Wisconsin. Fenwood is currently being hit. Edgar has already been hit, but Stratford is about to get hit by that ping pong ball sized hail here in a little bit. I gotta say, these are the most chill storms ever. Like, just weak, just chilling here, you know? I haven't really been doing much. They've been here for like an hour and a half, if not 2 hours now. It's kind of crazy. Strongest winds are about to be going into the Corn Creek area here in a little bit. Also got strong winds about to go into the Belvedere area, if not already in Belvedere. I'd say maybe 80-mile-an-hour winds there, 70 to 80-mile-an-hour winds. Whoa, what the heck? We just like lost the wind over here near Corn Creek, by the way. What the heck? Is that all contamination? No. I don't know. Main winds are going to be over here near Belvedere now. 70 to 80-mile-an-hour winds, I would have to say. I would have to guess, at least. Maybe a little bit of 90-mile-an-hour winds in here, but I'd say 70 to 80 is really what we're going to be expecting in here. Alright, it is 11:10 here. We got either 20 minutes or whenever we have no more destructive warnings, I should say. What the heck? Hold up, I just saw something weird. Over here in Nashville. What the heck? One of my chasers with Team Twister reported a mid-rotating wall cloud right directly over on Lacassus Pike. What? Hello? That was as of 6 minutes ago? What? What are we seeing here? What? Okay. Interesting. Who knows? Who knows? Be interesting to see if they keep this as a destructive warning or not. If we do end up needing a destructive severe warning, it'll probably be in this area. Would be my guess, somewhere around that. Not that, maybe not that long, but that'd be kind of my guess for a new destructive warning if it is destructive. Because that is really where the strongest winds reside right now. Yeah, latest scan still looking at possibly some very strong winds here. Still in South Dakota. Kind of crazy. Very, very strong winds here. Very strong winds. Wow. We just hit 130 views on this live stream. That is awesome. Thank you, everyone. That is amazing. I know we only have 2 concurrent viewers, but still have a 1-inch hail severe thunderstorm warning here for the next 16 minutes southeast of Indianapolis here. Looks like we might get some training storms as well. We're not rule out a potential flash flooding threat in this area. Would not rule it out. Could see some flash flooding there, southeast of Indianapolis. Back to Wisconsin here. Stratford's probably about to get hit by that ping pong ball sized hail here, if not already is being hit by it. Make sure you're seeking shelter here in Stratford, as well as McMillan, Auburndale, Milidor, Arpin, Rudolph, Junction City, and Marshfield. I'd be ready for a new severe thunderstorm warning, so be ready to seek shelter. We will probably see a new warning here pretty soon. This warning goes on for another 30 minutes, but this storm is definitely going to exit the polygon before those 30 minutes are over. So, okay. So strongest winds on this destructive area is going to be just south of Belvedere right now. It's going to be tracking mainly towards maybe north of White River. It's kind of tracking directly east right now. It's not even going southeast. It's going basically due east right now. Interesting. It's kind of turned. It was going more southeast, and then it turned and went basically due east. It's now going due east, I should say. It's going to be tracking towards Okoton, Murdo, Draper, and White River. Be ready if you're in any of those areas. We could be seeing strong winds tracking in your direction. Okay, just looking at some of what the environment's looking like tonight, tomorrow morning, I should say. Got quite the environment right now, by the way. It's gonna be kind of from now until through the morning. Yeah, this is literally tracking basically due east. Got some contamination here, so I'm gonna scribble that out. But really looking at 70-mile-an-hour winds here. They did just update our severe thunderstorm warning here. It is now a considerable 70-mile-an-hour severe thunderstorm warning now. So no longer have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. So we're going to be starting to wind the stream down here in a little bit. So thank you to everyone who watched. This is a crazy record views for me. Like, we pretty much doubled it, really. We did double it. We're over double the record now. So that is awesome. Thank you to anyone who watched. If you enjoyed, please like. It really supports the stream. And if you do really want to see this more in the future, please subscribe. It really, really does help out the channel and really helps get the word out to more people. But I need to get some sleep tonight. I'm not quite sure what we're going to look like tomorrow. I haven't really looked yet. Let's take a look real quick at the outlooks. Currently have a slight risk in play tomorrow. Tornado. We got a tornado risk in Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky. And then we got looks like it's going to be mainly a wind and hail risk tomorrow. Wind and hail in the Great Plains, and then also some wind, severe wind in the Midwest here. So, Midwest and Ohio Valley. So, that's kind of what we're looking at tomorrow. I know that's very brief, but I'm pretty tired right now. So, yeah, that's going to do it for today. Or, I should say tonight. And I will see you. I might be back tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how stuff goes. But we got to keep in mind that I'm not able to go live until like after 4. Usually, depends. We'll see. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.